Noah's life felt like a treadmill that wouldn't slow down. Each day was a whirlwind of meetings, deadlines, emails, and the constant hum of tasks on his to-do list. As a high achiever, he was relentlessly climbing the corporate ladder. However, as he reached higher positions, the toll on his mental and physical health became apparent. He was exhausted. His relationships were strained, and a sense of emptiness now overshadowed his once boundless ambition. One late night at the office, his body finally sent him a signal he couldn't ignore, a stabbing pain in his chest. The scare prompted a trip to the hospital, where doctors confirmed it wasn't a heart attack, but severe stress and exhaustion. While lying in the hospital bed, Noah's mind replayed the past few years like a broken record, the promotions, the late nights, and the missed family events. Was this the life he wanted? After being discharged, Noah knew something had to change. On a colleague's recommendation, he signed up for a workshop titled The Art of Doing Less, Achieving More. It sounded almost too good to be true, nearly gimmicky, but he was desperate for a new approach. The workshop occurred in a small, serene retreat center in the mountains. Noah arrived skeptical and curious. The workshop leader was a man named Elias, who had once been a successful corporate lawyer before deciding to pursue a simpler life. Elias began by asking, "How many of you believe hard work is the only path to success?" Everyone, including Noah, raised their hands. Elias smiled. "I used to believe that too," he said. "But what if I told you that much of our busy work is just a distraction, and that doing less can lead to more tremendous success? Would you believe me?" A murmur rippled through the room. Noah's logical mind resisted the idea, but something inside him wanted to believe it was possible. Elias continued, "Let me explain a concept to you. It's called the principle of essentialism. The idea is simple. Focus on what truly matters and eliminate everything else." Noah leaned forward, intrigued. Elias described how he had once been just like them. "The secret," Elias said, "is to identify the few things that have the most impact and pour your energy into those. It's about doing fewer things, but doing them better." Over the next few days, Elias guided the group through exercises to help them identify what mattered in their lives. He urged them to remove unnecessary tasks and concentrate on the few areas yielding the most outstanding results. Noah reflected on his life, career, and goals. As he examined his daily routine, he realized that a significant portion of his day was spent on tasks that didn't bring him closer to his goals. He answered emails, attended meetings, and handled trivial tasks that others could manage, all in an attempt to stay busy. In truth, this busyness prevented him from doing his best work. One of the most impactful exercises in the workshop was creating a stop-do list. Elias explained that to do less, they needed to stop engaging in activities that drained their time and energy without adding real value. Noah's list quickly filled up with habits he had been holding on to: unnecessary meetings, responding to every email as soon as it arrived, and saying yes to every project. As he wrote each item down, he felt a weight lifting off his shoulders. By the end of the workshop, Noah felt like he had been given a new set of tools, not just for managing his time, but for reclaiming his life. He was determined to put these principles into practice, even if it meant challenging everything he had previously believed about work and productivity. Upon returning to the office, Noah began his experiment of doing less. He started small by delegating tasks that weren't crucial to his role and politely declining meetings that didn't align with his core goals. He set specific times to check his email, rather than allowing it to interrupt him throughout the day. Instead of tackling his to-do list, he focused on identifying the top 3 tasks with the most significant impact. To his surprise, he found that his productivity increased. Without constant distractions, he could invest his energy into his most important tasks, and the quality of his work improved. He was no longer scrambling to complete everything. Instead, he was doing less but achieving more. Noah's newfound approach didn't go unnoticed. His boss, initially skeptical of the changes, began to see the positive impact on Noah's performance and started asking questions. Colleagues began approaching him for advice, intrigued by how he seemed more relaxed and focused despite having the same workload as everyone else. One day, a younger coworker named Lily approached him. She had recently joined the company and was already feeling the pressures of the fast-paced environment. "How do you do it, Noah?" she asked. "You seem so calm, yet your results are among the best in the department." Noah smiled as he recalled his experiences with Elias during the retreat. "It's about working smarter, not harder," he explained. "I focus on what truly matters and let go of the rest." It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that being busy equates to being productive, but that's not true. It's about doing less, but doing it better. Noah realized how much he had changed as he shared these insights with her. He was no longer chasing endless tasks. Instead, he prioritized his life, focused on his health, and made time for his loved ones. He had finally found a balance and a sense of purpose that didn't require constant sacrifice. Months later, Noah was promoted to a leadership position. He understood that this promotion was not the result of endless hours at the office, but rather the outcome of precise, focused work. He had mastered the art of doing less while achieving more, transforming his career and life. Reflecting on his journey, Noah recognized that success didn't have to come at the expense of his well-being. His new approach provided him with a greater sense of fulfillment than any achievement or accolade ever could. He would always be grateful to Elias for the lessons he learned during that mountain retreat. The art of doing less wasn't about shirking responsibilities or avoiding hard work. It was about aligning his actions with his values, being intentional in his choices, and recognizing that his time and energy were his most valuable resources. As he reviewed his goals for the day, Noah would ask himself a straightforward question every morning. Is this genuinely essential? By doing so, he lived a rich, fulfilling, and balanced life where doing less meant achieving much more. Focusing on the significant aspects of life and eliminating the trivial can help you achieve more with less effort. We live in a world where doing more is often seen as a positive trait, while doing less is viewed negatively. However, doing less can lead to greater mindfulness and enhance your ability to appreciate accomplishments. Creativity thrives during downtime. Therefore, taking time to do less may also boost your creativity. Striving for productivity is a commendable goal, but it's crucial to consider what truly matters. Focusing on doing everything can often result in minimal progress on the most important objectives you wish to achieve. It's easy to think that slowing down and doing less will make you lazy or inefficient. However, both scientific studies and personal experiences demonstrate that taking time for downtime is essential not only for our emotional and physical well-being, but also for our ability to think clearly, tackle challenging tasks, and maintain productivity. Have you tried working fewer hours while tracking your productivity? If so, what was your experience like? Subscribe for more videos. Thank you.